Hello, FSG. Nice to see you again. How are you?
Hey, Arx, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing well. Thank you. Thank you. Another busy day here on Aussie Farms. Lots to do. We're just going through a bit of a list and we could pick just about anything we wanted to do and be able to do it.
That's right. Busy old season at the moment, isn't it? But there's some nice new shiny stuff behind you. What's that?
Well, we've got sunflowers ready to go, so we thought we'd better get a couple of headers to be able to run some sunflowers. So got these nice, are they Olimac Drago headers? Nice folding headers, which will make it easy for getting around the farm and around the fields and get into some sunflowers today.
Love it. Something a bit different again. Always nice to do.
Yeah, variety is the spice of life. So I think, what are we talking about? We're going to go and harvest the sunflower field that's here at the yard, get that one done and out of the way, and then we might jump across and see about getting some canola planted in the fields here.
That's right, yeah. No, we've got these two fields we cultivated straight after we got the cotton off, didn't we? So, yeah, they're ready to be replanted in the window.
That's the one, and I mean, if we get bored or feel like something else to do, there's some land to cultivate too if we want to get into that.
Yeah, like you said, we're not short of tasks today.
No, and we better get down and have a check on the textiles factory and see how that's progressing.
Yeah, we definitely should. It's been a day since we set everything up and turned it all on, so hopefully there should be some stuff there.
Fingers crossed, but we'll get some actual farm work done first day, and then we'll go down and have a look at that later on.
Sounds like a plan. All right, let's get these bad boys unfolded and running.
Yeah, sounds good. At least with these, we don't have to bother backing them into the shed.
Yeah, that's a blessing. I was already thinking that when I could see the combines in the background with the header trailers. I was like, oh, okay, nice. No header trailers to deal with.
Bit easier. Right, let's go and get into it. I think yours is the dirty one on the right.
Of course.
Yeah. I did notice, and I did comment on your llama video, you did see the Karacha stand, but chose not to visit it.
Yeah, it's against my morals.
I think if some guy's a dirty name around that place anyway.
Yeah, they wouldn't have let me on the stand.
No. All right, well, you go and get your filthy combine started, and I'll go and grab mine.
Let's do it. Morning, everyone. How are we doing? Yes, look, he wasn't lying, was he? There is my combine, all dirty, and Arcty's all clean. If you ever wanted a screenshot of the difference between two players, that is it right there. Anyway, looks better dirty, I'm sure you'll all agree. Let's fire this up and grab ourselves one of these new headers, and let's get stuck into doing some sunflowers. It's a long time since I've done sunflowers, actually. So, this could be good fun. I'll just roll up, grab this, and we'll head over to the field, which is just around the corner. Now, we will need to get these trucks as well sorted. I think it's still attached to the one that was towing all the produce, all the cotton and the wool. But Args' truck is hooked up there. Maybe we'll just use the one. I forget how well sunflowers yield, so maybe one truck will be okay. But here's a big field, so we'll just wait and see. Okay, we'll get everything set up, and then we'll come back for a little chat.
Args at FSG.
Go ahead, mate.
Hands up if you drove out of the shed with your header still attached to the back of your combine.
I'm just seeing you in the distance and laughing heartily, because no, I didn't do that.
Oh, rookie mistake. Right,
it's the fact that you got so far before you realised.
Well, I was actually in cab view. I was driving first person, so I didn't even see it. I thought, I'll drive out and pick the header up in first person. This will look really good.
I love it.
I forgot about the header on the back. See you soon.
See ya. Oh, that's karma for giving me all those dirty jokes, I reckon. Right. Let's just cut a little corner out here. And then we should be able to set a GPS course pretty much straight away up this edge here. I haven't cut any headlands out yet, but should be able to run right to the top, do a lap of the field, and then come back and sort this bottom headland then, or maybe Args will do it when he comes along. But we can run up this edge and get things all running. Now, there we go, we've only got 1% in. So, like I said, I think sunflowers don't yield particularly high, which might allow us to get a lot of this crop into one truck. So, let's set GPS up, let's get everything organised, and then we'll have another little chat before we dive into a little montage. Right, there we go. GPS set up and running. I've got my lines on just to make sure that was running the edge of the field, and look at that blue line along there if you can see it. Absolutely perfect. And we are off. I'll just radio ARGs and let them know we're set up. FSG to ARGs.
Yeah, go ahead, mate.
Nice and simple. Corn headers is your GPS course.
I just tracked that down, thank you very much. A very simple one. Did you notice these headers mulch?
Do they? Well, there's an extra bonus.
It is, that's what I just said. I noticed when you had entered the field that you'd cut some of the grass with it, and I had a look on the PDA and you get a mulched finish to the field, so bit of a bonus.
Well, well, well.
Right.
Everything running super smooth. Let us get our heads down and get through this as quickly as possible. Right, we're making pretty good progress here. ARG's just finishing that off, and then we'll only have, I don't know, 5 or 6 rows left after that. Although I do think now that the trailer is pretty full, so I might just have to run back and get this tipped into the silos. Let's see how much we can get in before we need to do that. But we will just jump straight into the truck, because that's definitely going to fill up. And then we'll rush back as quick as we can for ARGs. Let's just check. There we go, last little bit going in there, 100%. Oh, it looks like ARGs isn't full yet, that's good. See if we can get back before ARGs is needing to unload. We've got more in the trailer than we thought there. That hopper looks about half empty on the old combine now, so let's run this over. Get it tipped. These are the 2 fields we're thinking of planting next. Don't know what we'll put in them yet. Probably canola is what we're thinking. And we might get the swather out for those in the future. We'll see. Right, there we go. Brakes on. Get this tipped. And I was just checking the prices for this as well while we were doing the combining. And the optimal price is actually August, so we don't have to wait too long before we sell this as well, which is good. Let's get this in here. And we'll head back. Right, here we are. Let's try and get this underneath the auger. Like so. Job done. Excellent. Right. Running like clockwork. Right, let's get this field finished. Right, we're at the end of the field here. Args is coming down. He is very full.
FSG.
Go ahead, mate. There you go. Full.
I am full, yes. I'll let you finish that off.
Thank you, mate. Yes, as I was saying, just as Args radioed in there, he was looking very full, but it looked like he might make it all the way down. But there we go. Last little bits in. Let's pull up the HUD. We have got 51% in. Not bad. So, that has been a very successful little harvest. And like I said before, we haven't got long before we need to wait to sell it at its optimal price as well. So, again, this has purely been planted for funds. Obviously the focus is on the cotton and the wool, so one of the things I suggested actually to Args the other week was that we could maybe get some more sheep to increase that wool production. But we'll see. We'll see at the end of the episode when we have a look at the textiles and if we've got any clothing there, whether or not we need to do that. But there we go. Get this in here as well, and we'll get it tipped in the silo, and then we'll move on to the planting. Very cool. Happy with how this has gone. Love these foldable headers as well. There we go. Look at that animation. Very nicely done. We've finished unloading as well, so we can run back to the yard. Look at the way those flop in like that. Oh, so good. Nicely done. Right. Get this parked up. We've got more sunflowers down at the bottom. We're not going to worry about them today. Probably another episode. But we'll leave this header on, park it back in the shed. And I will wash it first, because Args gave me a hard time last time. He's washing his. Of course he's washing his. Oh, he's fueling up as well, look. Hasn't washed his. Well, well, well. Might as well wash it while I'm waiting. I might as well refuel as well while I'm here. Alright, nice clean combine. Let's get some fuel in it now. Just fill it up, shall we? It's a big old tank on this, it's going to take a while. Come back when we're done. Right, full tank of fuel, clean combine. Back in the shed. Now, where's Args gone? FSG to Args?
You go ahead, mate.
Where did you hide your combine?
I've just gone around to the workshop. I just noticed it needed well, the condition on it was getting down a little bit, so just running a few repairs on it.
Oh, very good.
You didn't even know we had a workshop, did you?
No, but I did just wash my combine.
I did notice that it was noted, and I must admit I wasn't going to bother doing mine. So, brownie points to you.
Excellent. I like that. I did fill it up as well with fuel, but I'm not going to repair it. It's got a bit to go
Fair
yet.
enough. Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, I gave mine a top up of diesel as well, so should be good for next time. Right. We'll get things packed up, and guess we'll go over and do some planting.
Yep. Let's do it. I can't take you seriously with that moustache.
That's the whole idea. You're not meant to take me seriously.
Yeah, that's a good point. Have we ever taken each other seriously?
Yeah, correct. Very much correct. We need to empty the truck out, don't we? It's still down in the field.
Yeah, go and tip that. I don't mind doing that if you want. Or
yeah, cool. I was just having a look to see how much sunflowers we got, but I'll wait and do that once we've got it all emptied out.
All right, I'll go and do that now.
Cool. And then what? We're going to plant some canola in these fields?
Yeah, I think we'll get these two fields done, shouldn't we, before the end of the episode?
Yeah, should do it easy.
Yeah.
Right, I'll go and start pulling some tractors out and whatnot, and we'll get things set up.
Good stuff. FSG to Args.
Yeah, go ahead, mate.
Both the challenges are over by the sheep still.
Yeah. Yes, that just occurred to me as well. So
I'll bring one over as soon as I'm done.
Yeah, okay, I might actually just quickly run around that field while we've got the cultivators there, then into it. Shouldn't take
Oh, that's a good call, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, you can come and grab the other one and start getting the planters set up if you like.
All right. Right, here, dogs there. We'll tip this. He wants to check how much we've made. And, yeah, we'll go and get the cultivators from the other field. I'll bring one straight back here and start setting up seeders. And Args will just cultivate that field. It's another field that then is sitting there ready to be planted when we've got a bit of time. Right, truck away. Job done. I could have given that a wash, actually, couldn't I? That is rather messy, but we'll worry about that another time. Now, we'll go and get that Challenger from the other field, and we'll pull the two seeders out, which look incredibly dirty as well. We are not good looking after our kit here, are we? Right, there's Arx running around this field with that diamond cultivator, and the speed of it, he won't take too long at all for that, so it makes more sense for me to run back and prep those seeders than help him out here. We'll get everything lined up and ready for him coming home. Alright, here we are. Let's just roll around here, park these in their space again. Probably worth giving them a wash at some point, but now isn't the time. We have got other things on. There we go. Let's pull both these seeders out, get them filled up, and then we'll dive into the field, and Args can grab one when he's done up there. Right, both pulled out, both filled. I haven't fully filled the seed in this one because there are the two chambers in the wagon, so there is no chance that you will run out. In fact, I'm hooked up to this one, so I'm going to take this one anyway. But I'm going to start on this field here, and Args can pick up the other one when he arrives back. So let's get stuck in. Let's get planting. I've already selected canola. That classic of forgetting what you're planting and putting the wrong crop in. Well, we've avoided that this time, but we'll get things unfolded. It's a big old unit, this, isn't it? Look at the drawbar on it. Crazy. So we'll get this fired up and we'll get planting. Right, there we are. We did have a course, field 15 seeders, which looks like it's going to work. We are going to be running on the road to the first one, but that's okay. So let's fire everything up. Let's switch to here, lower everything down. Takes a while for this to drop. There we go. And off we go. Surely it's not this simple. Appears to be, though. It appears to be. Look at the mini-map, see if we can see anything. Yep, we are seeding. Right. Nothing else to do than just to crack on and get it done. Right, we're up and running, doing a headland here. This machine is pretty cumbersome to adjust. You can see I'm slightly offset here from my actual GPS course just to catch this edge. There's about half a row here that wouldn't have been caught unless we drove it manually, so we're doing that. Our fertiliser is ticking down at a phenomenal rate though. We're down to 75% already and we've not even done a headland yet, so I reckon at some point I'm going to have to refill on the old fertiliser, but for now all is good. Arg's not done yet, so he's not back. You can see the other seeder just sitting over there, but I guess we'll just push on, shall we? Right, we are up and running on the straights now. Arg's ahead of me there. I think things are looking good. If we can get this lined up perfectly so it doesn't miss any bits. I think it's going to miss just that little edge. It's there's no margin for error on the widths here, as you can see. Well, actually, we are slightly overlapping. Typically, look at that, row of shame. Right, we had a bit of an issue with a row of shame there, so we've had to tweak our GPS ever so slightly, but it's all good now. We're looking good. Right, let's push on. Right, look at that. I have finished with 3% of my fertiliser left. I was slightly nervous we were going to have a little bit of an issue there, but we've just about made it. Args has got that tiny strip to do there, and that is field number 1 done, which is great. So I am just going to go and get this filled up, and we will jump into the next field over, and that is a good tick in the box. Right, here we go, end of the field. There is one pass left here, which Args will pick up on his way back down, and we have done. That's a pretty good day's work, that. Look at those, all 3 fields you can see here. 2 planted, and 1 harvested, so nice work indeed. And we're going to have some fun with this canola when it comes up. We thought we might swath it, rather than just combining it normally, just for a bit of variety. But let's get this folded, and let's get it back in the shed for now. There it goes. It's a bit slow on the startup of the folding, but I think I'm going to have to wash this as well, aren't I? This is too muddy to put away again. There we go. Last little bit folded up, and we'll get it back in the shed. Right, let's get this nice and clean, and then we'll have a very quick chat with Args. Make a plan for what we're going to do next.
I reckon I just found out a screenshot. You pressure washing some equipment.
What? That's the combine and the seeder now? What's going on?
I know. I don't know. You've rested up and come back a changed man.
Well, we'll see. Give it a couple more weeks. Yeah. I'm sure I'll revert to type.
A job well done, FSG.
Yeah, we got through that quickly, didn't we? Those planters, when they're up and running, are pretty rapid.
Yeah, they certainly can cover some ground. I'm sure they'll go faster now that your one's clean as well.
Yeah, it was clogged up.
Yeah. Yep. No, very good. 125,000 litres of sunflowers off that field as well. So that's a decent amount of coin that'll come in at some stage.
Yeah, no, that was a nice little bonus, wasn't it? And like you said, that's just funding for the farm. We don't need to do anything with that, so nice little earner.
Yeah, it is, and we've still got all the other fields down the bottom to do, which might be something for next week.
That's right. Now, we did say we were going to jump over and have a look at the our little clothing factory and see how it was getting on, didn't we? We were going to have a look.
Yes, we did. Yeah, let's pop down there and see what's happened since we were last there.
Cool. Well, other than being incredibly noisy, it looks like we've got a few boxes of clothes there.
Yeah, it's we're certainly not messing around with that, are we? So we've had the wool and cotton have gone and made the fabric, and then we've got the fabric set up to distribute into the clothing production. And there we go. First boxes of merchandise coming out.
Yeah, just have a look at stock check and see how much we've got. So we have 9,366 litres of clothes, which is worth 65 grand at the moment. And that could go up to 96 grand if we sell it in November.
That's not to be sniffed at, is it? That's pretty impressive, considering how much of the wool and cotton's been processed to make that.
That's right, yeah. That's going to be a bit of a killer in terms of money, isn't it?
Well, we put 3 cotton bales in, which was 60,000 litres, and we've only used half of that and half of the wool, so...
Yep.
Yeah.
Loads of money.
I think we found our gold mine.
I think we have. Right, that seems like a very good point to knock it on the head for this week.
Indeed. Another fun one, as always, and yeah, plenty more to do next week.
Yes, indeed, yeah. No, busy time at the moment, busy time.
It is. Jobs are lining up. Right, we have a good one.
Yeah, you too, mate.
Yeah. See you back at it again next week.
Yeah, have a good one.
All right.
Cheers, buddy.
Bye.
Yep, there we go, folks. That is quite spectacular. Since we set that up, that is a good bit of an investment. And hopefully we'll start to see some merchandise coming out of it very soon. But for now, from me and from Args, take care, have a great week, and we'll see you again very soon. Take care. Bye for now.